2 months.
Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow.
Whoa,
Happy birthday.
she's a big girl.
Yes.
How much did she weigh when she was born?
Like
She was
9 and a
8
half.
pounds 6 ounces.
Wow, I said 9 and a half. But she's like what, 21 inches, 22?
She was 20 and a half when she was born, so she's grown quite a bit.
That's good for a girl. So again, just working on the feet, pelvis. Again, she's looking at whatever, that's the way she came. I'm not going to underneath the shoulders, elbows, wrists. Look at the size difference of her hands compared to the little chunky monkey that left.
Yeah, like a boy or girl hands. From the start.
Got a party going. So with that, now I'm gonna get to work. I don't have big concerns. I would like to see a little bit more movement in here, so that's gonna be one of my objectives. So even when she's rolling around and stuff, so if I roll her, see how she. That's what I do.
She says you're moving me around.
No, that's what they call movement. It's just not. I joke around that I promote intestinal transit, and if I could guarantee it, I'd have the seniors lined up there on the block. And everyone leaves me and say, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, "Yeah." So see the difference? So she's a little bit high in the belly. Does that make sense of where? Again, she's in great shape. This is just where I'm going to go. So now from that. Just gonna see where she is with that little, just the sternum relationship to her upper thorax, just looking for that little. I hope you didn't put your necklace on just yet.
Oh, no, I didn't put it on.
Yeah.
I will change it.
So see, she rolls nicely and she has great little balance. I'm not concerned with her development. I'm just saying if I had enhanced something, that's where I'm going after. But I swear, if I could, I'd do like, yeah, I would do a video with a whole bunch of just those.
Yeah, this is good. Got problems like that? This is what you show her when she's 16. If she's naughty, that you're going to post it on
I feel like
Facebook.
that's what I'm going to show people.
Oh, listen, we all pass gas, but it's just so funny how you like touch at the same time. So now with that, I'm just going to go after a little bit of the belly. Belly's a little bit high and a little bit on the hard side. When I say belly, I'm going after just that old chunky monkey. So see? Just... This is what I was talking about, just working on rotations throughout the system. That's neat. She's got this great belly button. You can just watch it.
Those beautiful lips.
There you go. This is sort of what I was showing you right before lunch, just how to work with that pelvis. Do you see how it's much more the balloon, more so than that pelvic clock? See how the feet go down, all of that. Again, she's 1 month old. I'm not expecting to roll over, but what I want is just that ease of transition starting to go to the side. See, as that belly changes, the difference too in just the pelvis and stuff. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Sure, like what you're saying about getting your elbow to your knee.
Yeah.
Now she's over here, so I'll just do it from this side. Look at little squeezy toy. Now, I'm not concerned. A lot of people would say, well, she's only looking to the left. She can freely go to the right. There she goes. I'm just looking at it in different stimuli. Maybe the guys are waiting. You guys have a light behind you. This kind of thing. She's a baby. She got the goods. Ooh. Now just watch that development of the stimuli and how they. Now go back to that chest a little bit. See the difference now going to the chest cavity. Everybody can say thanks to Chloe.
Absolutely.
Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh, did I take your girlie away? I'm sorry. Don't. She's got pretty hair. So again, that balance, how you can just balance within your. Now she's doing the bop. And I'm about to put her on her tummy just to see.
Was she at her due date last night? Was she born at due date?
She was just 2 days late.
2 days late?
Yeah.
And you were ready?
Yeah. I was ready.
You weren't counting down the hours?
No,
No? You were okay?
I was good.
Yeah?
Hey, Booba.
It's just real nice getting under the chest. Let them settle their heads. That's a look.
That's a look.
It's okay.
That I can.
I think pacifier right? Yep, see, it's gas in there.
I have one, but she doesn't really use it.
That's okay. If she doesn't use it, that's fine.
Yeah, she's good.
She's good.
You're okay, Esme. Yeah, she's.
See now how nice she just floats over her chest cavity.
And that was your only little bit of concern.
I just try to point it out, not so much that it was a concern, but just pointing it out that that's what I'm going to go after, just to enhance a bit more.
The rest is fine.
The rest is fine, but again, as always, if you so if you look at her again now, see when I move her around, the difference in the chest and stuff, she was just a bit straighter. See how I come over, how I can go that left, right, that counterbalance and all of that.
She's not even 19 yet.
She's just mesmerized right now by the windows. I think she just ate and all that. She's just
Took
gonna
2 diaper changes.
He's happy to smile.
But I mean, right now, I think she's just gonna, she might just fade out. Let's just see if she, again too, with these kind of movements, how the eyes are kind of just floating in the head. It's not like she's looking left and right. It's a different kind of neural sequence that is
Get your hair
Keep pulling her.
I know that's why you put pooties on because of that. But again, if you're watching the eyes, she's a nice one because she has nice big round eyes. But she'll look, but then she'll kind of like float around and then look. You know, it's a different kind of the versus
static
kind of thing.
linear and static.
Which is just a flow and oh.
Taking some time to focus.
Yeah, but again, it's taking time to focus, but just realize what that does to ocular functions in regards to the vestibular in their central nervous system. Versus again now, what if a child had nystagmus, you know, or strabismus? You all turn and cross your eyes and try and stand up.
Right.
Getting cross.
What?
She's getting cross.
I think she's tired. And she's doing a little bit again. I know, I think you got another tooth coming.
You could try it. I'll take it. She's still trying to figure it out if she likes it or not.
Now I'm not doing any kind of suck reflex. What I'm doing is I'm using the pacifier just to do movements within the mouth.
Like with the tongue?
Tongue, jaw, upper palate. I know you're not a fan. Now she's not crying at all. She's just still talking, but she's not thrilled that she's having a conversation with you.
The necklace is here.
Because I know you're not hungry.
Look at some green. Does that look pretty?
Now, if they've just eaten, if you're working on the belly, you want to be careful because you don't want it coming up. But I'm kind of around just the descending colon area, and I'm just using that as a pivot point. Very similar to what I did to your foot. See how I'm around the pelvis, going into the foot like, yep, there it is. So see how I'm just using my thumb as a pivot in just to the top part of the colon coming down. And it's just like a pivoted Corey's foot. But you see too how she's going back and forth, that the chest cavity is much more available for her to rock and roll through the spine. I don't know if you remember from before and after because of that.
You need more bling? You need Daddy to buy you more bling?
Mm-hmm. Now, all she's giving to is I wouldn't be any kind of concern. Now, there's a lot of stuff out there about CBI and delayed maturation and all this sort of stuff. I'm so not worried about it. I'm not looking at 1 month old. I'm not looking for cortical visual impairment.
Oh, okay.
But see, when she was looking at something and kind of looked away, she's just a baby. She has good eye contact. She can attend to an object for a long, like right now, she's your pink camera or something or whatever it is. There she goes. See, it's just
That's so cute.
ooh, that's big for her. Look at her. She can go up over upper
Is
quadrant.
that pretty? Oh. Oh, yes. That's pretty, isn't it?
And all the babies, I haven't seen any signs of a lazy eye or anything like that.
What do you mean by lazy eye?
Or the one eye's coming in, or the vision is non-binocular. I actually see a nice eye quality in all the kids. Really. So lazy eye would come in with this. There's also a difference between me looking at you and me looking at you. See how I'm looking through you?
Right.
So if I'm looking through you, then I would have more of a concern of that.
Right. Yeah.
Vision is my specialty with movement. I really.
Doesn't
Yes, it is.
nervousness comes on later, right?
Yeah, it can, but it also shows up right at.
Because my son has
Yeah.
alternating nervousness.
So that's even different. So,
Because his baby pictures, I had to do an MRI on his brain. They wanted a baby picture of him to see if it developed later or, I guess.
well, because it can be a neurological cause, so they might have thought seizure or.
Yeah, they thought, they thought that too. Because he has good vision. He has 20/20, 20/20, and then 20/40
Right.
together.
So did you ever patch with him?
Vision therapy is what?
Or you want to do it with the pelvis?
You want to do what?
Vision therapy with the pelvis.
Okay.
That's my specialty.
Vision
is
therapy.
vision.
So vision therapy
Well,
is
this
what
is,
So do you see, like, there's a high, you say there's high correlation between people with locked pelvises or with vision problems? Very interesting.
They had me doing like log rolling with him while focusing at something. And
that would be very difficult to do.
right.
That would
And
be
it
very
worked.
difficult to
He-
do. He will feel like a failure.
They wanted him to roll straight, he can't roll straight.
Yeah.
But they had me doing like,
She'll be on live tomorrow? Yeah.
She's a big girl.
How much did she weigh when she was born?
Like
She was
9 and a
8
half.
pounds 6 ounces.
Wow, I think she said 9. But she's like what, 21 inches? 22
She was 20 and a half when she was born, so she's grown quite a bit.
That's good for a girl. So again, just working on the feet, pelvis. Now again, she's looking at whatever, that's the way she came. I'm not going to underneath the shoulders, elbows, wrist. Look at the size difference of her hands compared to the little chunky monkey that left.
Yeah, a boy or girl hands it from the start.
Got a party going. So with that, now I'm gonna get to work. I don't have big concerns. I would like to see a little bit more movement in here. So that's gonna be one of my objectives. So even when she's rolling around and stuff, so if I roll her, see how she... That's what they call movement lesson.
She says, you're moving me around.
No, that's what they call movement lesson. It's just not, I joke around that I could promote intestinal transit, and if I could guarantee it, I'd have the seniors lined up down the block. But everyone leaves me and say, oh my gosh, I'm like, yeah, TM. So see the difference? So she's a little bit high in the belly. Does that make sense of where, again, she's in great shape. This is just where I'm gonna go. So now from that, I'm just gonna see where she is with that little, just the sternum relationship to her upper thorax, just looking for that little, I hope you didn't put your necklace on just yet.
Oh, no, I didn't put it on.
Yeah.
I will change it.
So see, she rolls nicely and she has great little balance. I'm not concerned with her development. I'm just saying if I had to enhance something, that's where I'm going after. But I swear, if I could, I'd do like, yeah, I would do a video with a whole bunch of just those.
Yeah, that's like, guys, got problems like this?
This is what you show her at when she's 16. If she's naughty, that you're going to post it on Facebook.
Yeah, show people. Yeah.
So listen, we all pass gas, but it's just so funny how you like touch at the same time. So now with that, I'm just going to go after a little bit of the belly. Belly's a little bit high and a little bit on the hard side. When I say belly, I'm going after just that whole chunky monkey. So see? Just... This is what I was talking about, just working on rotations throughout the system. That's neat. She's got this great belly button. You can just watch it.
Look at those beautiful lips.
There we go. This is sort of what I was showing you right before lunch, just how to work with that pelvis. You see how it's much more the balloon, more so than that pelvic clock. See how the feet go down, all of that. Again, she's 1 month old. I am not expecting the rollover, but what I want is just that ease of transition starting to go to the side. See, as that belly changes, the difference too in just the pelvis and stuff. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. So look what you're saying about getting your elbow to your knee.
Yeah.
Now she's over here, so I'll just do it from this side. Look at a little squeezy toy. Now, I'm not concerned. A lot of people would say, well, she's only looking to the left. She can freely go to the right. There she goes. I'm just looking at it with different stimuli. Maybe the way you guys have the light behind you, this kind of thing. She's a baby. She got the goods. Ooh.
The boom.
Now just watch that development of the stimuli and how they. Now I'm gonna go back to that chest a little bit. See the difference now coming through the chest cavity. Everybody could say thanks to Corey.
Absolutely.
Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh, did I take your girlie away? I'm sorry. Don't. She's got pretty hair, girlie. See again that balance, how they can just balance within your. Now she's doing the bob. Wow. And I'm about to put her on her tummy just to see.
Was she at her due date, Esme? Was she born at due date?
She was just 2 days late.
2 days later.
Yeah.
And you were ready?
Yeah. I was ready.
You weren't counting down the hours?
No.
No? You were okay?
I was good.
Yeah?
Just real nice getting under the chest, let them settle their heads. Ooh, you moved.
Are you done yet?
No. Oh, that's a look. That's a look. It's okay. Second that I can. I think you're about to go. Does she have a pacifier? Yep, see it's gas coming out. That's okay. She doesn't use it. That's fine.
Yeah, she'll be in.
Yeah, she's good.
She's good.
You're okay, Esme. Yeah, she's.
See now how nice she just floats over her chest cavity.
And that was your only little bit of concern.
I just try to point it out, not so much that it was a concern, but just pointing it out that that's what I'm going to go after, just to enhance a bit more.
The rest was fine.
The rest is fine, but again, as always, if you so if you look at her again now, see when I move her around, the difference in the chest and stuff, she was just a bit straighter with. See how I come over, how I can go that left, right, that counterbalance and all of that.
She's going to the 18
She's just mesmerized right now by the windows. I think she just ate and all that. She's just
Had
gonna
2
sleep.
diaper changes.
She's happy now.
But I mean, right now, I think
For now.
she's just gonna, she might just fade out. Let's just see if she, see again too, with these kind of movements, how the eyes are kind of just floating in the head. It's not like she's looking left and right. It's a different kind of neural sequence that is
Get your hair
which, get your I know, that's why you put pooties on because of that.
She said someone.
But again, if you're watching the eyes, she's a nice one because she has nice big round eyes. But she'll look, but then she'll kind of like float around and then look. You know, it's a different kind of the versus
Real static.
kind of
Real
thing.
Linear and static.
Which is just a float and oh. And
Taking some time to focus.
yeah, but again, it's taking time to focus, but just realize what that does to ocular functions in regards to the vestibular in their central nervous system. Versus again now, what if a child had nystagmus, you know, or strabismus? You all turn and cross your eyes and try and stand up.
Right.
Getting close.
She's getting cross.
I think she's tired. And she's still like a little bit again. I know, I think you're gonna let a chew come in to get that.
She's still trying to figure it out, if she likes it or not.
Now I'm not. Whoa. Now I'm not doing any kind of suck reflex. What I'm doing is I'm using the pacifier just to do movements within the mouth.
Like with the tongue?
Tongue, jaw, upper palate. I know you're not a fan of it. Now she's not crying at all. She's just still talking, but she's not thrilled that she's having a conversation with me. Are you done?
Some bling.
Because I know you're not hungry.
Look at some bling. Does that look pretty? Does that look pretty?
I'm gonna see if I can. Now, if they've just eaten, if you're working on the belly, you want to be careful because you don't want it coming up. But I'm kind of around just the descending colon area, and I'm just using that as a pivot point. Very similar to what I did to your foot. See how I'm around the pelvis, going into the foot like, yep, there it is. So see how I'm just using my thumb as a pivot in just at the top part of the colon coming down. And I'm just like a pivoted Corey's foot. Yeah. But you see too how she's going back and forth, that the chest cavity is much more available for her to rock and roll through the spine. I don't know if you remember from before and after because of the...
You need more bling? Do you need Daddy to buy you more bling? Mm-hmm.
Now, all she's giving to is, I wouldn't be any kind of concern. Now, there's a lot of stuff out there about CVI and delayed maturation and all this sort of stuff. I'm so not worried about it. I'm not looking at 1 month old. I'm not looking for cortical visual impairment.
Oh, okay.
But see, when she was looking at something and kind of looked away, she's just a baby. She has good eye contact. She can attend to an object for a long, like right now, she's your pink camera or something or whatever it is. There she goes. See,
It's okay.
ooh,
Is that
that's
pretty?
big for her. Look at her. She can go up over upper
Is that
quadrant.
pretty? Oh. Oh, yes. That's pretty, isn't it?
And all the babies, I haven't seen any signs of a lazy eye or anything like that.
What do you mean by lazy eye?
Where the one eye is coming in, or the vision is non-binocular. I actually see a nice eye quality in all the kids with. So a lazy eye would come in like this. There's also a difference between me looking at you and me looking at you. See how I'm looking through you.
Right.
So if I'm looking through you, then I would have more of a concern of that.
Right, yeah.
Vision is my specialty with movement. I really...
Doesn't
Yes, it is.
strabismus comes on later though, right?
No, it can, but it also shows up right at...
Because my son has
Yeah.
alternating strabismus.
So that's even different. So,
Because his baby pictures, I had to do an MRI on his brain. They wanted a baby picture of him to see if it developed later or, I guess.
well, because it can be a neurological trauma, so they might have thought seizure or...
Yeah, they
you know.
thought a tumor. But, because he has good vision. He has 20, 20, 20, 20, and then 20, 40
Right.
together.
So did you ever patch with him?
Yeah, lots of. Vision therapy is what?
But you want to do it with the pelvis.
You want to do what?
Vision therapy with the pelvis.
Okay.
That's what my specialty is vision.
So vision therapy is what got me
this is-
into these classes.
So do you see, like, there's a high, you say there's a high locked pelvis or vision problem? Very interesting.
They had me doing like log rolling with him while focusing at something, and
That would be very difficult to do.
right.
That would
And
be
it was.
very difficult to
He-
do.
the trick,
He
wanted to go-
will feel like a failure.
They wanted him to roll straight. He couldn't roll straight.
Well, no.